While the Geexpad of Egypt get ready, can I kindly please ask you to remain silent during the Q&A between the judges and the participants, as they really want to hear what they are saying and the answers of the questions. Thank you. Let's hear it from the Egypt team with their presentation.
هو بص انا بتكلم كده صوتي مسموع ايه بقى محتاجين نعلي معلش الصوت تست 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 ايه مرش ما تبداش معانا لسه ثواني معانا 53 ثانيه ايه معانا 53 ثانيه الصوت واضح يلا بينا let's go okay
hi everybody's hearing me well yeah okay look I'm not going to talk a lot. I want you to meet the innovation. I want you to meet Geexpad.
We'll go with the promotional video first.
Imagine a gamepad one click away. A true user-friendly gamepad which will put all your gaming controllers on the shelf. A customizable layout for each game. Compatible with most PC games regardless of their support to game controllers. Make friends, earn points, upgrade your gamepad, get social. Meet the innovation, meet Geexpad.
I want people to interact with me, please, for 1 minute. We're gonna ask one question. Please, all the students, all people all over the room will interact with us.
Okay, who's here is playing FIFA? I need your connections.
Any gamers around here? Raise your hands, please. Any gamer. Any
All
gamer.
gamers.
Any game.
All gamers, all games, any game you
That's
like.
it? That's
Candy
it.
Crush, Facebook games, any type of games you like.
Yeah, true.
Amazing. That's our market.
Okay, we'll start with the idea. What's Geexpad? Geexpad is simply a virtual gaming controller. We have identified problems with many physical gaming controllers, and why we went for a gaming controller, to be specific. First, computer and mouses, which people use for most PC games, are general purpose controllers for computers in general. Use them for browsing, use them for texting, use them for etc. First, we thought gaming controllers provide more specific and more pleasant gaming experience for gamers, because these controllers are specifically designed for games. So we thought, why not see the problems with current gaming controllers and try to solve them. We found first problems with current gaming controllers. Portability. You have to buy an extra device. You have to connect it. You have to install its drivers. We believe it's a lot. Our application doesn't need except one program you install, or actually you run from the host, and it's the server. It's easy and pleasant UI, and it's customizable for the first time. And the problem with physical gaming controllers, they are physical. You can't adjust them. The X in its place, the arrows in its place. While actually we offer our users the option to design their gamepad specifically for each game. And our gamepad works with PC games regardless of their support to gaming controllers. With normal joysticks, games have to support joysticks to be able, while our solution simulates keyboard and mouse interrupts, so whether this game support gamepads or joysticks or not, our solution will work. And actually, we're using our gamepad to switch between the slides.
Okay, let's talk about our community. Imagine that you have a gaming community which is connected with your gamepad and connected with each game you're playing with. Imagine that you're fighting for ranks. Imagine that you are earning points and buy your upgrades from this application.
So the idea between the web community and what's behind it is also somehow related to our business models. First, through the community, you can get social with other gamers around the world. You can rank games, so we expect to be the next IMDb of games. We expect to be the next Facebook for gamers. And we have lots of things we will offer our users to push them to use the community, like earning points, which allows them to buy upgrades and extra functionalities for our product, which we'll mention later, and get ranks, get badges, recommend friends, earn extra points, and so on.
We are targeting to be the most desirable game community in the world. We are targeting to mix between Facebook and IMDb and make the community the one which will bring out our app to life.
This community will be just for gamers. No more social life, nothing else but games. They can see the reviews of each game, they can know any information about each game, and they can see each player playing this game.
Let's jump to our market plan. Our market is huge. Let's take, for example, GTA. GTA has sold, since it was first introduced in 1997, 150 million copies, okay? That's legitimate copies. And since GTA is paid, we don't expect it to, we don't expect that number to show the users of GTA. While we don't just target GTA, we target PC games in general. We expect market and potential users of millions around the world. We have made some statistics for very narrow gamers, and we can jump to Hussein.
These statistics have been made over a community group for gamers over to Facebook. We have asked it in 2 hours, and about 120 members said that they can prefer to use gamepads over keyboard and mouse for games, and none of them have seen any application like ours. And whoever's seen like ours application, he don't like it because it's not pleasant, hard to use, and of course, badly UX and UI. I'd like to share a small story about me. I'm a very heavy gamer. So while I was a small child, I was playing Atari and Sega and so on. I was so live, like when I was playing them. So I was holding my gamepad and Mario jumping. He didn't jump, so I'm saying, "Oh my God, jump!" Then nothing happened. He didn't jump. Now I'm giving this experience, the real experience. If he said jump, he will jump. He don't only need to use his hands to play. He will interact with anything he wants. If he tells them the gamepad, the character will move. If he said jumps, the character will jump. Whatever he wants to do, he will do. We'll give him a new experience to play with.
Okay, let's jump to our business model. As soon as Hussein prepares the demo.
Yeah.
Our business model depends that it's a freemium model. First, we're going to offer the application for free. We target teenagers, we target people from all over the ages, mostly young kids and so on. So we don't expect them to pay for an application to use. We don't expect their parents to agree. So we thought we could offer this application for free and find a way to make our users pay for us. And how is that? We're going to offer, as Hussein mentioned, some other functionalities, like for example, accelerometer. When we used to have a gamepad or a joystick at the past, when I used to play, when I wanted to go right, I used to flip the gamepad and the joystick. Well, actually, this didn't work because there was no accelerometer. We made use of mobile phones. They have tons and tons of features we could make use of, like, for example, the accelerometer. The accelerometer will be paid with points. You either buy points or get engaged in the community to earn points to be able to pay for the
Please,
extra
I'll
functionality.
stop the presentation to show you a game while we are playing it on the screen.
One extra thing, we believe in any product to succeed, it needs a vision. It's not just about the first step you take, or we believe that this step is a step in a long, long, long path. We expect in the future we will be able to make use of your phones. Your phones are now quad-core phones and octa-core phones and with lots of RAMs and enough battery. We can use these phones in the future to put all of the gaming consoles on the shelf. We prepare to be the only gaming console. You just need our application and a TV. We can provide a platform, and it's a future plan. We can provide a platform for game developers to build their games on our platform and then sell it or offer it for free, and we will be like a game console inside your phone. We will offer a unified platform, and it will be available on iOS, Android, or Windows Phone. That's a quick demo for our application. Actually, Hussein sucks at playing, so I don't expect him to live much. The demo will end very soon.
Yeah. Please play it.
Okay. انت فاتر موبايل. I'm no better gamer than Hussein. Don't.
Thank you, team. We'll give it 5 minutes between the team and the judges for the Q&A.
Complete playing will I'd like to ask you to ask me any question, but he'll keep playing for us, so that the demo will be complete. Okay.
So I'll start with a comment. I mean, obviously, the idea is good. The gamepad for on your phone is something nice, but I would have expected you to lead with the demo. You delayed the demo until the end. So one thing that we can maybe start asking is, what are the technologies that you used to implement this? Obviously, there is a Windows Phone app.
Yeah.
What else? You didn't make that clear to us.
Okay, we have said we have two applications, one on the computer and one on the phone. It's server and client. We are using all the connection over Wi-Fi, so there is no delay. We are using UDP system. UDP system delay is so minimum. And on the other hand, I've tried to give you the game at first to play with, so we don't get delay in the demo.
So the connection is done over Wi-Fi or over what?
Yeah, over Wi-Fi.
Okay, and I need to install something on my laptop or desktop
Yeah, a server.
to have this works.
Yeah, a server.
Okay. And that will simulate a keyboard input.
Yeah,
into
we are using hardware scan codes, so we are actually using the most little delay you can ever imagine. It's the least language you can use.
What is the lowest delay that I can ever imagine?
The keyboard delay.
So what did you measure, is my question.
If you press for 1 second on the keyboard for any letter, it will write it 3 times. Ours will write it 5 times.
Okay.
Any other questions?
So this is one example with one website. I was watching the clock very closely to see how you were on time with the demo, and it was getting very tight towards the end. Did you have more demos? Because what we see
sure.
here is one application. I'm not asking for a demo now. I'm just saying, is this compatible with other gaming?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We can actually play it now.
With either
It's not a big
Flash-based
of a deal.
games, DirectX games, and that was the idea that we were trying to work hard on. At first, our product worked with Flash-based games, and it had no problems. Then when we tried to use more advanced games or DirectX games, we started having problems because DirectX used to stop the keys we send, the virtual keys we send. So what we actually have done, we used the most slow API we found possible for Windows, since Windows is closed source, we can't do any more. And we used send input, which the Windows uses for its virtual keyboard inside the Windows. And يعني, it
So
should work perfect.
imagine yourself using a wireless keyboard and mouse. That's us. You can access any game using it.
Okay, and the second part of the question is, I like the fact you did a survey, so it's validation in the market, that there's value for it, but it seems like something that others would have done already. Have you done market research to see if there's a solution out there already?
Yeah, sure. There are some competitors over Android, but no competitors over Windows Phone. Competitors over Android are lacking the vision because they are only seeing the gamepad as we see it, the PS gamepad or Xbox gamepad, while we actually see it in a whole other vision. We added accelerometer mouse. It's one of the future plans. We are studying it at the moment. It will allow the user to tilt the phone to the right or the left so he can control his mouse, so that the user can play either games like shooting games and games like Call of Duty and so on, which need mouse and keyboard only using our gamepad.
If you allow me to add, it's not about being the first, it's about being the best. Since most of you haven't heard about this product, it hasn't been done properly. We have reviewed the applications currently in market. Their UI is very bad, it's very terrible, it's very hard to use. It doesn't, we believe so. Yani it's up for the user to decide, but we believe we can offer a real and true alternative to physical joysticks. We don't believe any in the market have done it right yet, since we have the option to launch our product.
One of our pros that users can connect up to 200 players over the same PC. So I don't think anyone can access that much of players, or any game can need that much of players.
Any extra questions? Were we that good, or? Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.